Hey chickies. Okay, today we're doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be doing 3 different nail looks in one video. All of these manis are inspired by the work of one artist, SuZanna. I basically just went on to Google Images and I typed in the words modern art. And I was, one particular image caught my eye, clicked on that, and the rest is history, as they say. Anyway, I really hope you like this one. Let's get into it. I had lots of fun doing it. For the first mani, you're going to need a yellow polish. I'm using OPI's I Just Can't Cope-Acabana, and I'm going to be doing 2 coats to get that nice and opaque. Now, I'm only changing the design on 2 nails, my pinky and my ring fingernail. The other 2 nails on all of these manis has OPI's Black Onyx. Once you have your colour opaque, you want to add a good quality top coat over that to give you a nice smooth surface for painting. And the next step is the design. I'm using black acrylic craft paint because I know for absolute sure it's not going to smudge when I top coat it at the end. You can of course use black polish, but you're going to need to wait for it to dry. It's going to take a lot longer for it to dry in between times, and you can't guarantee that it's not going to smudge. So that's why I highly recommend when doing things like this, especially black over a light color like the yellow, that you do use something like acrylic craft paint because it's just going to make your life so much easier. Now these designs are really very kind of retro-y, 1960s, 70s kind of, definitely more 60s feeling, but I just love them because they are really easy to do. Like, you're just going to be painting these weird looking shapes. They're very forgiving. You can be really creative and come up with your own sort of weird and wacky designs. The 60s were like that, I guess. Now, whilst I'm waiting for the design on my ring finger to dry, I'm going to do just one big design on my pinky nail, and it's basically the same kind of design, but I'm just making it a lot bigger for this nail. We're going to come back into the ring fingernail and we're going to add some white acrylic craft paint to the middle of each of those blob things. I don't even know what you're supposed to call them, but yeah, you're obviously going to leave a black border around them, but yeah, it's really that easy. I love doing this. It was really fun. And once everything is completely dry, you can go ahead and seal it all in with your favorite top coat. Of course, I'm using Seche Vite. And see? No smudging. Yay! Now time for the next tutorial, and with this one we're using a base of a mint coloured polish from Floss, and that's called Wet. I love this polish. It is opaque in 2 thin coats. It's yum, 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 yum. For this design, we're going to start again with black acrylic craft paint, and we're going to do a sort of weirdly almost rounded square design coming from the side of the nail. So we're going to do some lines coming off that initial shape, and you can do as many as you like. I think I did too many. I really do, because from the original design, I think there was like half as many. Yeah, I got a little bit carried away. So if I was to do this over again, I probably would have done a little bit less, but in the end, it didn't really matter that much. Now, once you have your little stripes, you're going to get your dotting tool, like a medium-sized dotting tool, and you're going to add little dots to the end of each of those little lines. The next step is to come in with some white acrylic craft paint, and we're going to fill in almost all of that black that we did initially, but we're going to leave a nice thickish border around the outside. Now, we're not going to fill it all the way in because we're going to come in with some more black over the white. This is just to get a nice clean white line. This is just an easy way of doing that rather than trying to paint a crisp line later. As I said, we're going to be coming back in with some black. You want to make sure that you wait for each of those colours to dry completely before coming back in with another colour. And we're going to come back in with the black, and we're going to fill it all in now. But this is just a really easy way of getting what we want, which is a nice clean lines. Now, I know this seems like a lot, but we're then going to come back in with another layer of white, and this is the last one, I promise. So, and you're going to backfill that over the rest of the black. So that way you end up with black, white, black, and then white. I know it does seem like a lot, but it really didn't feel like it while I was doing it. It really didn't. And I love the end result, so I think it was worth it. Hands up who thinks this looks like a kiwi fruit. That's what I think it looks like. Once all of your acrylic paint is dry, you can go ahead and top coat. Of course, I'm using Seche Vite as per usual. See, no smudging, yet again. The third look, I'm using a beautiful pink base color, and that is Perf by Floss Gloss. It's definitely opaque in 2 thin coats. It's so yummy. I love this polish. Again, we're going to take black acrylic craft paint, and all you're going to do for this one, and this is so easy, is just paint a series of black boxes. Now, they can be square, they can be rectangle, they can be slightly off center. It doesn't matter. There is no wrong way to do this, but you want to fill them all in with black black paint, with black paint, and let them completely dry. You can also do as many boxes as you want to. You can fill up your entire nail, or you can just do 3 or 4. I did, I didn't do very many. I didn't want to fill up my whole nail, but I definitely wouldn't have had a problem with doing that. Once your black paint is completely dry, you want to come in with some white paint, and you're going to be painting circles and ovals, and that's it. It's literally that simple. You're going to put circles and ovals in squares and rectangles. That's it. See how easy that is? If you want perfect circles, you can use dotting tools as well, but I didn't really want my circles and my ovals to be completely perfect, and that's why I didn't use any dotting tools or anything like that. And once all of that is completely dry, you can go ahead and seal it all in with your favorite top coat. Of course, I am using Seche Vite because I get no smudging. Isn't that fabulous? And that's it for this one, all three. Anyway, I really hope you liked it. I really enjoyed doing it. It was lots of fun. Let me know down in the comments below if you want me to do more of this kind of thing, as in like doing more than one nail look in the one video. I also want to say a special thank you to SuZanna Anna. She doesn't even know about this, I'm sure. But I want to say thank you very much to her for the inspiration, because if I hadn't found her, I wouldn't have done this. So anyway, thank you again. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, chickies. Oh, and thank you for subscribing, and thanks for that delicious thumbs up. Bye.